Welcome back, everyone. It is a difficult subject to talk about, but it's an unfortunate reality that many people face, especially this time of year: depression and the holiday blues. The stats are really startling. In a recent Gallup panel, the number of U.S. adults who've been diagnosed with depression at some point in their lifetime has reached 29%. That's nearly 10 percentage points higher than back in 2015. More women suffer from depression than men, 37% versus 20%. Those who are 18 to 44 years old suffer from depression the most, and depression rates are climbing fast among Black and Hispanic adults, now surpassing white adults. So let's talk about what to do. Joining me now is Dr. Sonal Haerter with Dignity Health Medical Group. Sonal, why is depression harder during the holidays?
So holidays actually bring in a lot more stress than people realize. There's financial overwhelm. Gatherings can actually bring up topics that people are uncomfortable. People who are already struggling with anxiety and depression, those gatherings are hard for them to deal with. Also, some families are going through losses, financial losses, and divorce. And so all that, if you put together, along with financial overwhelm, it's a lot.
It is a lot. So how do you treat depression? Because there's such a wide range.
Right. And so there's so many. The good news about depression is 80% people who seek treatment actually have great positive response. So it's treatable, and that's why it's so important to address it. And we have different modalities for depression. One of them that I personally I'm in favor for is cognitive behavioral therapy or psychotherapy. This is basically reprogramming your maladaptive thought processes. So imagine we all respond to situations differently, and that is because of our core beliefs, the way we were raised, our childhood traumas, our experiences. If you put all that together, we have a way we adapt to life. And so some of those processes can be unhealthy for us. So talking to a counselor or behavioral therapist to change those processes is number one step. There are medications that can actually boost your neurotransmitters, which are happy chemicals in our brain, like endorphins and dopamine and all those good chemicals. And that is a second way of treating. Together, you can actually have even a greater response. And then there are some other treatments like exercise. I always fall back to the natural stuff like exercise, 30 minutes, 5 times a week can actually have magical impact on your neurotransmitters.
And I was going to say, you touched on something. I mean, aside from medication and seeking professional help, there are social things that we can do too, and environmental things, right? What are some of those things?
So one of them is connection. We often connecting with the right people though. So this is very important. People who actually will bring some optimism, will help you, your friend circle, your family that brings on all those. That's important. Connecting to your spirituality for some people is incredibly helpful in going forward and one step forward. So I think those are some things. Nutrition is always undervalued, but we now have so much evidence behind gut and brain connection. So what you eat actually can impact your mood. So eating nutritious food is one way to keep that one more element intact when you are getting treated for depression.
And that's something that is so doable.
Exactly.
When you think about it.
Something you can control.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. All right, Sonal, thank you so much. I know it's not fun to talk about something like this, but I do think that this is an unfortunate reality for so many people this time of year. So
absolutely.
We appreciate